Hello to everyone who's watching this video. This is my first time of doing this type of presentation, so please bear with me. Today, I will be discussing about premium services for Manitoba Legislative Building. What is it and who is it for? My name is Emmanuel Diaz. I am the manager for the Legislative Building Information Systems Group, or LBIS. Before anything else, I would like to thank Dan Kerr in giving me the opportunity to take the Service Management Certification Program, and of course our project sponsor, Mona Zaman, for entrusting me this task. So let's get started. The purpose of this document is to provide an overall view of the project. It will identify the project objectives and mandate. It will show activities that must be completed to achieve critical success factors. Scope, risks and expectations will also be discussed. So before I talk about what the project overview is, I just want to briefly talk about what premium services is. Premium services by definition is an advanced level of customer service. It extends beyond basic service activities to include a more personalized and customized approach that create a customer-centric business atmosphere. It exceeds one's basic courtesy, helpfulness, and IT support. LBIS, a subsidiary group of BTT, has been known to provide a secure technological environment with highly responsive support services for the diverse users in the legislative building. Project overview. In order to ensure the continuous deliverance of the best level of service possible and managing client expectations, the need for formalizing service delivery has been identified. With accordance in the organization's mission and vision, LBIS will be publishing a service catalog that will include SLAs and documented internal processes that will ensure what is being delivered is right and will deliver real value. Project scope. The main objectives of the project include defining premium and priority VIP services. It is a known fact that if you are working in the legislative building, you are inevitably provided with highest level of support, whether it may be IT related or not. In my 2 years providing service for the legislative building, I came to realize that there are two different levels of priority clients. This project hopes to define these two levels of prioritization as we progress in the next few months. Publishing service catalog. Few months ago, LBIS has started an internal assessment using the SIPI methodology of current services that LBIS provides in the legislative building. Formalize service level for all clients. In collaboration with one of the initiatives within BTT, LBIS has adopted some of SLAs to define service priorities. Document internal processes to measure the performance against agreed targets. In the next few slides, we will go through key performance indicators that will help monitor the progress of the project. Employee training and awareness. As we journey along with our Business Process Improvement Analysis, or BPI, we have identified the need of change using lean methodology. We identified some of our practices are out of date, and we also discovered unnecessary duplication of work. Let's face it, anywhere you go nowadays, whether public or the private sector, you will always hear the notion about doing more with less. The fact that it may be true, but we also find it is not always the case. The reality is, this is a challenging economic demand, and once we start facing this realization, we can find legitimate ways to become more effective in everything we do. The project is optimistic that through employee training and awareness we can reduce waste in our business processes. Project objective. The project team will ensure that the service levels to the legislative building clients will be maintained throughout the initiative. Assumptions. Any political changes will not affect the project. Funding will be approved by August 2018 and it will be realistic. I mentioned in the previous slides about KPI or key performance indicators, so I developed this metrics to measure if the project is effectively achieving the key objectives. The highest mark would be 10 points and lowest will be 6. You may wonder why 6 is the lowest number. In this project, failure to meet criteria is not an option. It's either you exceed or meet expectations. Governance. The project has identified 3 key committees that will provide direction and defines decision-making procedures and metrics for validating impacts to the project. Steering Committee. The Steering Committee is the highest level of authority for the project. It is ultimately accountable for project's success. There are 3 key roles within the Steering Committee, as follows. Service Delivery Owner. The Service Delivery Owner provides the products the executive business owner need and are willing to pay for. In this case, the executive business owner will be Manitoba's Executive Financial Officers, EFOs. The Service Delivery Owner is responsible for providing direction to the Service Delivery Manager. Service Delivery Assurance. The individual, S, in the Service Delivery Assurance role provides assurance to the Service Delivery Owner that the project is meeting the agreed upon scope, budget, and timelines for the project and that risks and issues are being addressed. Service Delivery Assurance is responsible for representing the strategic outcomes of the project, providing assurance that the project is meeting the agreed upon scope, budget, and timelines, providing assurance that risks and issues are being addressed. Business Owner. The business owner represents the primary users of the services and accepts the final associated service deliverables. The business owner is responsible for ensuring the project meets its overall goals and objectives, ensuring the project is focused on achieving the outcomes and benefits identified in the approved project charter, ensuring that the project meets the needs of those that will use the project's services within the constraints of the approved project charter, providing a unified direction for the project and ensures organizational commitment, identifying, representing, and engaging all stakeholders impacted by the project. The business owner is accountable for specifying the needs of those who will use the project's services. Project Team. The project team is the collection of individuals who manage or produce the services that will meet the business need and achieve the defined benefits within the approved project charter. Roles within the project team include Service Delivery Manager. The Service Delivery Manager is responsible for the project delivery and acts within the boundaries of the approved project charter and project plan. The Service Delivery Manager is responsible for reporting to the Service Delivery Owner, Secretary to the Steering Committee, managing the day-to-day operations of the project, monitoring and formally communicating project progress to all stakeholders, documenting and resolving any issues, decision, and changes that may arise through formal review and approval processes. Stakeholders. Stakeholders are individuals or groups that have an interest in and/or are impacted by the outcomes of the project. And with that, I end this presentation. We have great challenges and great opportunities, but with your help we will meet them and make this year the best year for Manitoba legislative building. Thank you so much and may you all have a wonderful day.